I'm Devani Monroe for MissFabulous.com. Stephen Burrows was the first African-American designer to gain international recognition, and his designs still have a major influence on fashion. His vibrant use of color and sophisticated draping create a look that is fun, sexy, and timeless. Creating clothes that not only have movement, but give the wearer the freedom to move, inspired the recent retrospective of his work at the Museum of the City of New York, Stephen Burrows When Fashion Danced. Presented with the 2014 Pratt Lifetime Achievement Award by his longtime muse and friend, supermodel Pat Cleveland, Stephen Burrows is not only an inspiration for the designs of his past, but also for the innovative designs he continues to create. We are with supermodel Pat Cleveland, who is here this evening to present the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Pratt Institute for Stephen Burrows.
That's right.
You have known Stephen for a lot of his career.
Very long time, as long as my career has been up on the board, because Stephen is the designer that made me realize he's the designer's designer. He's inspired so many people through his career, and it's been a wonderful journey just looking at him create these beautiful free-flowing designs full of color. I'm wearing black today because this is the day we wear black, but he's inspired so many people, and I think it's wonderful that he's getting this award.
Went last fall to the retrospective at the Museum of the City of New York.
Yes.
And seeing that whole progression towards even today and beyond. I spoke to you after one of his most recent shows.
Yes.
He was telling us a little bit about how he keeps inspired. What is your feeling about how he keeps inspired and real and with the times?
Well, I think he's a good dancer, and he loves music, and he loves mambo, and he's always been into salsa. So I think he knows what girls need to move it. And I think movement is so important. I think he's designing something for an opera at the moment, and I think he just has that understanding of what is needed, and that's Mr. Burrows.
Well, coming from such a icon of fashion and style as yourself,
yes.
We're very glad to have you present this award, and very glad to speak with you. Thank you.
Okay, you have a good day.
Stephen Burrows at the Pratt Institute Fashion Show, where he's been presented with the Lifetime Achievement Award this evening. You've had a remarkable career, and it still continues. How do you feel about receiving this award this evening?
I'm very honored and humbled by any award I get, because I'm kind of a shy guy. But I'm very happy to be receiving such an award at this time in my career.
Well, as I said, your career is continuing. It's not like this is the end of it. Can you tell us what has inspired you through several decades now of being able to keep on top of things and making your clothing always still relevant?
It's just I do what I'm thinking, I want to see in front of me, and I guess everything experience you have in your life comes out when you sit down to design. At least that's what happens with me, and it's I still get the inspiration for it, and I'll keep doing it till I don't get the inspiration for it.
What advice would you give to people that would give them the inspiration for the longevity you've had?
Just if you believe in something, do it as strongly as you can, and be confident about what you do. It separates you from people who don't do that. Well, which is like fashion. It's a style of your own, and how you carry it off.
Well, congratulations on a well-deserved award. I have been a fan of yours for as long as I've known who you are.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward to much, much more from you.
Thank you very much.
Tonight, how will you present the Pratt Fashion Award for Lifetime Achievement to Stephen Burrows, personality and
Mr. Stephen Burrows, I knew he was doing such an excellent job of making people look free and beautiful and colorful. I decided to put down that portfolio and be a part of Stephen Burrows' world. He is really a wonderful, wonderful, generous human being, and he's always made us girls feel as though we could fly like butterflies with his colorful, bold, wonderful jersey dresses and his lettuce hymns that made us feel like dancing. And when he started out, he had his own boutique, which made everyone stomp and stare. And at that time, nobody was doing it. Mr. Burrows was doing it. And after he moved to Henry Bendell's, where he took over and had his own studio, and we lived there with him, dancing and flashing our colors, and he changed the world. He inspired many designers, and Mr. Burrows is here with us tonight. And I want to say thank you, Mr. Burrows, for putting me on the map and making us all feel that we have flown on the red carpet of the wonderful rainbow of fashion. And tonight, Mr. Burrows, I'd like to present you with this award from Pratt.
Inspiration. Always in the interview they ask you what's your inspiration, and I was thinking back the years when I was beginning my career, and what inspired me to even want to do this. And come to mind, the thing I thought of first, I think, was my mother's pair of black patent leather pumps that she had, that I used to love. Mom, put those on. And of course, my meeting with Pat Cleveland in 1970, 44 years ago, when my sketch walked into a shooting for Vogue magazine, and it was Pat Cleveland. And she so inspired me, she still inspires me, and now my daughter inspires me, and I'm so happy that we met and have been friends this long. And I'd like to thank Pratt for this wonderful award, and thank you for coming.